Hi guys, it's Work and today I'm taking you through this week's Grandmaster, Heist battleground Europa. I'll be showing you all my tips and strats to help you on your solo run or on your fireteam run. As always, I'll be going over the strats that I use first and then the loadouts. Spawning into the GM, if you have Invis, you can skip these first set of ads until you're inside. If you do not have Invis, you'll have to kill all the ads. Watch out for the laser beams as well. The laser beams take your threat detecting down, and if it does, you'll die, so make sure they see you only for a little bit of time when moving up. Inside the building, you'll come across the door, and inside are all these ads. This room is going to take a while until all the ads are cleared. You can shoot everything without entering through the door in case things get chaotic, so you have a good place to hide. There will be a barrier in the top middle platform and ads left and right. From what I'm understanding, more ads spawn in when you kill all the dregs. After a couple of ad waves, you can make your way inside through the door and clear more enemies. I personally like to stand on the top right, however, keep in mind that enemies will come from behind you as well as explodey shanks, and sometimes they even teleport on you. All I'm going to say is that if you see explodey shanks spawn in the distance, then watch out behind you in case they do spawn or push up to you. Once the mini-boss is here, I like to push up from the left side of the room because there is more cover, and then clear all the ads that spawn in. There should be another wave of ads that spawn along with a barrier. Once you've killed everything in this room, you can go back to the beginning to grab the tiny ammo box if needed. Proceed into the next few rooms, where you'll have to do more ad clear. However, if you have Invis, you can just use your Invis and skip all of these rooms until you get to this one, with a lot of enemies and a green barrier blocking the door. For this room, I immediately go for this right barrier so no other ads are able to shoot me. Then, kill some more ads until the unstopped walks to the right, giving you a good view from where you're standing. A huge tip that will most likely get fixed soon: if you have a fusion rifle equipped and a heavy linear fusion rifle equipped, for some reason your fusion rifle unstoppable transfers over to your linear fusion rifle, so you can use your linear fusion rifle for some distance unstoppable stunning. When the unstop is dead, clear more ads when you can and then focus on the next two barriers. If you are pushing to the edge of the balcony, a few thralls will come in and jump up to you. After killing the barriers, you'll have to kill the remaining of the ads to proceed. Running to the next part, you'll see another barrier, a knight, and a few ads. I like to kill them from the distance as there are two snipers on the left side of the balcony, so after killing these ads, make sure to kill the snipers on the left side before they snipe you. After the snipers are gone, I go to the left side of the balcony to get closer to the unstops. There is an ammo box down below, so feel free to use up all the ammo. After killing the unstops, go ahead and drop down. While now standing on another platform, you have the high ground and a good view on a lot of these ads. I personally shoot everything I see from up here. There's a specific mechanic that happens. The ad with the kill icon on top will walk over to the totem and activate it. If the ad does that, it will activate the two shriekers down there as well as take your super and your abilities away. If you wanted to, you can kill it ASAP to stop it from spawning the shrieker. However, it is not needed, if you're okay with not using your abilities. And the shriekers can be pretty easy to kill later on. I personally didn't care he was spawning the shriekers, and I killed everything from the top super slowly. There are also invisible marauders down there that you can kill from the top if you can see them, or you can wait until you jump down. Don't forget about the enemies to the bottom left as well, because you can shoot them before you drop down, so you don't have to worry about them shooting at you. When the ads are gone, you can drop down, and that opens up the shriekers. Hide behind the glass and you can use it for cover to take them down. Move up slowly, taking cover and killing ads. There's going to be two snipers by the doorway at the end. Make sure you kill them before they double snipe you when you get closer to the door. On this right platform, ads and possibly a barrier will spawn there out of nowhere, so keep your eyes on that. And on the last platform near the door will be an unstop and some more ads waiting for you. Take them out and proceed. Go into the laser room, and once you pass the last laser doorway, watch out for the barrier spawning in out of nowhere. I go invis and wait until they leave, or you can go past the lasers again and hide in the previous room. When you're in here, definitely keep your distance on these ads. A lot of them start to randomly peek and shoot, which means you can take the barriers out one at a time because they'll start peeking around the corners. I kill the barriers first and then focus on whichever enemy peeks the corner. The wizards are pretty hard to kill because they hide every 2 seconds. You can use your super on them whenever you get it and do more damage. There will be 3 wizards total, 2 on the left and 1 on the right, that you have to kill. There's also a barrier servitor in the middle and 2 big shanks. Once all these enemies are dead, you can jump down into the vault room door. If you want, you can go to the right side, kill the ads, grab the artifact and use it on a door along with the middle artifact, or you can go up to the middle platform and wait out the timer. If you do wait out the timer, you will not get an ammo box and you'll get 1 unstop and 1 bear you'll have to kill. Killing the champions will despawn all the ads. In the boss room, I like to hide on the right side of the room under the stairs and the platform. It has good cover, but the enemies can push inside whenever they want. The boss has a specific mechanic and it shoots these axion darts. These axion darts can sometimes see you in your invis unless you go into invis again. And if you're wondering when he shoots those darts, it's whenever you hear a specific sound. When you hear this sound, then make sure you are hiding behind cover. If the boss ever spawns on top of the platform above you, the axion darts sometimes do damage through the platform, so always be moving down below. In this encounter, you will do boss damage, and every 1/10 of damage that you do will spawn in enemies. There are 2 enemy spawns that are close to the hiding spot you're in, 1 on the left between the boxes and 1 on the right side that you can spawn kill whenever you see them spawn. If things get crazy, go to the right box for a good hiding spot as well, but watch out for the shank snipers that spawn on the very top platform, about halfway through the first damage bar. When you reach the halfway point, you'll get a lot of ads and 1 barrier. Use everything you have for ad clear so they don't push inside too much. There's also a knight that sometimes pushes in and sometimes doesn't, so just keep an eye out for a knight with a sword. When the ads are down, you can kill the captains for an arc charge and turn it in the middle. This will spawn in 2 wizards and some ads. Repeat that for arc charge 2 and 3. On the 4th arc charge you turn in, you will now get 3 wizards, and on the 5th arc charge you turn in, you will get another barrier that spawn in, as well as the boss being able to shoot again. After these ads are down, you'll repeat the same pattern as in the first boss phase, except that you'll get a few more ads during every ad wave, which includes 3 wizards. And when you beat it, congrats! Now moving on to loadouts, I'll include a loadout for each character in case you want to run any of the 3, starting with the Hunter Invis. My number 1 loadout on Hunter is my invisibility build. This comes in clutch on getting out of situations or skipping enemies. I use Graviton Forfeit build, which makes your invis last 2 seconds longer. While you are invis, it gives 100 recuff and reload speed, and your melee recharges faster. For stats, you want 100 resilience and super high mobility and strength. Mobility is your dodge and strength is your melee, which means you kind of want those numbers to be somewhat even to chain it better. For subclass, you can use your preferred super, marksman dodge because of the quick base cooldown, preferred jump, snare bomb for invis, and vortex grenade. My aspects are vanishing step, which allows you to go invis on dodge, and trapper's ambush, which allows you to do quick fall for invis. It also makes your team members invis in case you're running teams. For fragments, I use obscurity to go invis on finishers, echo of persistence to have longer invis and devour, undermining to weaken enemies with my grenade, and starvation, which gives me devour when picking up an orb. Now this is what my artifact mods look like. And over here, these are the mods I use for my build. For Titan, I would use Arc with Heart of Inmost Light chest piece, which after using one ability empowers the other 2 by faster regen, melee and grenades do more damage, and barricades take more hits. For subclass, Preferred Super, Thruster, Preferred Jump, Thunderclap, and Pulse Nade. The aspect are Touch of Thunder to create ionic traces with your grenade and increases damage over time, and Knockout, which increases your melee range and damage after wounding an enemy, and when defeating adds with your melee starts your health regeneration. For fragments, I use Resistance to be more resistant to damage when surrounded, Spark of Ions creates ionic traces when defeating a jolted target, Shock, your grenades jolt enemies, and Magnitude for a longer lasting grenade. Here are my artifact mods that I use, and these are all the armor mods that I have on my build. Next we have the Warlock build. I'll be going over a Void build with Controverse holds, which gives you damage resist while charging your grenade and returns grenade energy on hit. The stats you want is 100 resilience, 100 discipline, and super high recovery. For subclass, your preferred super, Healing Rift, your preferred jump, Pocket Singularity, and Vortex Grenade. The aspects are Feed the Void, which gives you Devour on Void ability kills, and Chaos Accelerant to allow you to overcharge your grenade, making it more powerful. The fragments are Remnants for longer lasting grenade, Undermining to weaken adds with grenade, Obscurity to go invis on finishers, and Starvation to get Devour when picking up orbs. Then these are all the artifact mods I use, and here are all the armor mods that I currently have equipped. I know there's a ton more builds you can use for this GM and you can get super creative with it. There's also builds you can use if you'd like to speedrun. However, I just went with one build for each character that I think are gonna do great in this GM. If you happen to have any questions about any of this, feel free to ask. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I wish you all the good luck for the solo GM if you're attempting to do one. I'll either see you in my next Twitch stream or in another YouTube video. Bye!